What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and talking about the new legends in college football Ultimate Team 25 that did get released. Who's worth picking up, who's not worth picking up. Obviously, we might have a separate video today specifically on the Desean Jackson, considering his specific price. But the cards right now, as far as the new cards, are going to be insanely expensive for quite a while. Again, a lot of these new cards, especially like Marshawn Lynch and Jevon Kearse, those are going to be the new cards today. They're good, and they do go towards the Desean Jackson set. So as we do dive into this today, we're going to be doing a worth it video, but if I highlight that, just know that it's exactly what I am talking about. Now, as we do dive into this, please smash that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Really do appreciate all of our recent support. Start off with the 85 overall version of both of these cards. Kearse, he's fine. Just a pretty balanced overall left end. I just don't think there's anything that really stands out about this card. You know, decent speed acceleration, decent block shed, pretty solid power move. The thing for me is, like, I think the Julius Peppers 85 or 86 overall is going to be better than that Jevon Kearse, so just kind of puts him in a tough position. Marshawn Lynch 85 overall actually is pretty solid. Doesn't have a great spin juke move, but decent speed, decent break tackle, truck, and for me, as far as an 85 overall running back, he is going to be one of the better backs at that specific tier. For me, though, I think the difference in price between the 85 and 86s really shouldn't be super differential. And here's the 86s where we're starting to see the cards become better and better. For Kearse, 83 speed acceleration, 86 power move, 83 block shed, right? Just gets that slightly better, slightly more usable card in today's game. For Marshawn Lynch, you know what you're getting. You're going to get a card with the running back position with 86 speed, 85 truck, 85 acceleration, solid break tackle. The spin juke move get a little bit better, just slowly starts creeping up on being a solid card. Obviously, we continue climbing the ladder with the 87 overalls of both cards, and now we're talking Kearse 84 speed acceleration, 87 power move, solid block shed, 6'5". This is where I start seeing a card that, you know what, even if you do have some of the better cards in the game, Jevon Kearse is an absolute beast and can play at one of those top levels. For Marshawn Lynch, he's going to have 87 speed for a budget running back, 86 acceleration. Again, really good truck, break tackle. Spin juke move slowly does get better, but definitely a budget running back that I am somewhat high on. Now, is he better than CJ Spiller's 87 overall? I think that's important to talk about. Well, CJ Spiller, he's going to be a little more elusive, whereas Marshawn Lynch is going to have a little more power. So obviously, like the same speed acceleration, do you want a power back? Do you want a back that's going to be able to spin juke? That's the question you have to ask yourself. 88 overall Kearse, you're looking here at a really solid budget-ish left end. 85 speed acceleration, 85 block shed, 88 power move at 6'5". This card will not be super expensive either, right? He doesn't lock in towards anything. He's not going to be insanely expensive. However, he's going to be a really good card for you guys. 88 Marshawn Lynch, 88 speed, 87 acceleration, really solid change of direction, good trucking, great break tackle, really solid carrying. Spin juke move still isn't that high, but he's got 88 speed for a running back in this game. Again, prices aren't really set in stone yet, but we know he probably won't be super expensive. Then we see the 90 overall versions of both of these cards. Obviously at 90 overall, these cards are going to be expensive because they do go towards the lock-in for Desean Jackson. So both these cards at 90 overalls are going to be ridiculously expensive. For Kearse, he's got 88 speed, 87 acceleration, 90 strength, 88 block shed, 90 power move, 84 finesse move. This card's an absolute beast, an absolute stud in this game, one of our best ends in the entire game. I don't care who you are, this card is an absolute beast. Now, with that being said, is he worth the price he's going to go for today? Not today, no. Now, maybe in future weeks we'll have to see, but this card is a beast. I do think he's going to be pretty rare. That's kind of the tough part about him today. But Kearse might be maybe my favorite card today. I mean, that card is going to be an absolute stud. For Marshawn Lynch, he's a beast as well. And 90 speed, 89 acceleration, really good carrying, 90 truck, 89 break tackle. But even the spin juke, it's not the worst, right? He still is somewhat agile. It's weird his defensive stats are as good as they are, but hey, that's got nothing to do with me. Marshawn Lynch is an absolute beast in this game. Catching the ball isn't necessarily the best, so that's kind of one thing about Marshawn Lynch is receiving out of the backfield isn't going to be one of his main strengths, but the card can absolutely play. Marshawn Lynch, 90 overall, going to be one of your better backs in the entire games. Obviously, LTD Clay Matthews. We kind of saw the leak yesterday. 88 speed, 89 acceleration, really good tackler, really good block shed, really good power move. What is he like as far as coverage stats? That's what I'm eager to see, because that's something we did not see yesterday. And are there any coverage stats even on this card defensively? I don't even... Oh, zone coverage. There they are. They were kind of hiding there. 82 zone coverage, 88 or 84 man coverage. Solid enough, right? Not great, but it's solid enough. He can get after the quarterback. He can play coverage. To me, this card is like a better version of like a Colin Oliver type card. Perfect outside linebacker for you guys to run. You could even run him as like a user for your specific squad as well. Now, recently we have seen some of the LTDs, at least Jamar Chase, be super cheap. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on Clay Matthews' price. But just know and realize Clay Matthews is going to be really, really, really solid college football ultimate team. Is he worth $1 million coins? Absolutely not. That's a crazy price to pay for Clay Matthews. But just know and realize the card is an absolute beast. So right now, when you look at these Legends cards and their prices, where are they at? Are they expensive? Are they getting cheaper? Again, we'll talk about this in my market video today, but it seems like these cards, at least right now, are pretty high in price. And so for me, obviously I can't sell Amari Cooper, but for me, when I'm looking at these cards, it's, can I make a solid amount of coins on any of these cards right now? Like, can I sell Starbuck for maybe more than he normally goes for? Maybe even if I get like, again, I think bottom out is like 47. But if I can get like 53.9 out of Starbuck, I think I got to take it. Again, Starbuck might, I don't know, he might never play for me again. I've got Braxton Miller, and I feel like we've got a lot of great quarterbacks at this stage, so I don't really need this card, and so I might sell him for like 53. And again, we'll talk about way more of this in our market video, but I just kind of want to give you guys a brief update on like where the market truly is at, because that Desean Jackson is finally available. Like a guy like Julius Peppers right now, if any of these guys are going for like 200,000 coins, I am going to sell them in a heartbeat. He's only 75,000 coins. So like the market still doesn't seem extremely high, and it kind of checks out with the fact that like Desean Jackson's value is just simply put not great. It's just not great, right? You can't get the cards that you lock in back. And that's how I think it should have been in season 1 for Tim Tebow. They kind of messed that up, but it kind of makes sense. So I don't think the auction house is going to be crazy expensive today. I do think you'll be able to pick up some cards for relatively cheap. The new cards today, though, guys, are going to be expensive. And honestly, I don't hate any of the cards today. I actually don't mind the cards that came out today's drop. I don't think they're like any huge hype names. Like a lot of these cards are just big NFL names. But I will say this, like these cards that came out today probably are going to be a super expensive. Like Kearse, you guys are seeing expensive. Clay Matthews, you guys are seeing ridiculously expensive, as well as a lot of these other cards. But should see a lot of these cards prices come down. You're already seeing Ed Reed's price come down quite a bit. So just kind of keep an eye on that today as we do continue to get more and more cards. Reggie Wayne's price is going to go down. CJ Spiller's is going to go down. You should see a lot of these prices go down today, which is good for the community, right? Give people cards that they can't afford. Now I'm going to take a risk on this CJ Spiller, buy him for 190. Hopefully I can turn him quick for 229. I think I will be able to, just for the sole fact that like people should be wanting these cards and buying these cards right now if they are wanting the Desean Jackson. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like when it comes to flipping cards, maybe I can make some quick coins with cards being up for lower than maybe they should be and getting rid of them. And hopefully they sell relatively quickly. Does seem like a lot of Clay Matthews are being pulled right now, and he should be relatively cheap by the end of today as well. So that's what to know. That's where we're at right now. Hopefully, guys, that CJ Spiller sells. Hopefully I come out okay when it comes to my coins today, but it doesn't seem like there's a ton of Kearses being pulled. It doesn't seem like overall there's any Marshawn Lynches being pulled. I don't know are there any Marshawn Lynches even up on the auction house right now at the time of recording this. There are none. So something to kind of keep an eye on for you guys is it's going to be tough if you do want to get that. It's going to be tough. You do want to get that Desean Jackson at some stage today. That's going to wrap it up for my video today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. I don't know if I should continue risking this, but I'm going to. I'm going to continue risking this just because I do believe people are going to be, oh man, there's a lot of CJ Spillers. I'm either going to go broke or I'm going to be okay at the end of this video. That's going to wrap it up. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.